Good morning everybody. Well, it's another middle class review and it's February 2019. Now this one I'm really excited about. This is a really personal middle class review I'm doing. I've looked at, a few things that have happened in my life that always seem to be wins. As long as I was goal driven and motivated, I could achieve what I wanted. But I'm going to tell you about a big loss I had and turning a big lose into, inadvertently, a big win. So hopefully it gives you some motivation out there. If you've started the year and you've had a few New Year's resolutions and you feel like you're not getting any traction, I hope this inspires you to get ahead. I'm talking about 4 years ago. I was on my birthday. I went and applied for the army. I thought the world had been pretty good to me. I'd worked really hard and I'd achieved certain goals and got ahead. And I thought this country had been especially good to me. And I thought, it's something I could do. I could give back to my country by doing some military service. Funnily enough, the interviews went great. I was meant to have a 45-minute interview, went for 10 minutes. The veteran who was interviewing me said he thought I was great. He said really wanted to see me serving in the army. Everything was really looking good. The doctor looked over me, I seemed really fit, etc. Psych test, great. Psychologist even had a bit of a laugh with me, thought no problem. My tests I did, they had 2 tests you do at problem solving, etc. After doing the test, I was seen by a sergeant and he just went, "Wow, great, you did really well, no problem." Well, what do you know, I've had a knee reconstruction from a motocross accident, and even though I'm really fit, they wouldn't let me join the infantry. Now this was a real letdown for me. So I went and saw my knee surgeon again. He even looked at my knee and said, "Which knee did I do last time?" Both were really tight. So I got knocked back again. Now, I got knocked back 3 times, and my final knockback was from the head of the Defence Health Department, I suppose you'd call it, their head doctor. Finally got knocked back. You can't go in the infantry, and I was too old to go into Special Forces, even though my fitness was extremely high. And even had one doctor say that, I'm looking at triathlete type fitness. So, what do you do in these situations? This was the first job I'd ever gone for that I never got. Do you fall in a heap? Do you feel like a total loser? Well, I took a different approach. I wanted to prove that I was more fit than they said I was. I was into mountain bike racing. So one event I did that I was training for, I'd come 18th place. The next race I came 13th place. And by the 3rd time that I'd got knocked back by the army, I was up to 7th place in this race. The next year, 7th place. On my 40th birthday, I did 120 push-ups in a row. And they've got a thing called the beep test, or bleep test as they call it. You're running 20 meters and you slowly, gradually speed up. Well, my sets I got up to 12.4. Now to get in the SAS you have to be able to do 10. So all these things I found inadvertently I was getting better and better. Instead of falling in a heap, I said, right, I'm going to show these people that I'm more than capable. I even bettered my half marathon time from 1:42 down to 1:32 minutes. My 5k run I could do in under 20 minutes, no problem. And then I decided at 42 years of age, I went, right, I'm going to run a marathon, do the 42.2 kilometre run. I did that in 3 hours and 37 minutes. The first half of it I did in like 1 hour and 37. The second half I purposely did in 2 hours because I knew I had things to do with my family, we were on holidays, and I didn't want to be limping around. So I didn't even probably do my personal best then. I'm sure I could have run more, but after the run, I wasn't limping around, I wasn't wrecked. I was fine to, play with my children in the afternoon and things like that. So my point is this: if someone tells you you can't, you don't have to listen to them. Do something else. Put your energy, your bitterness, your anger, whatever you call it, disappointment, into being a better you. And you never know. Inadvertently, you'll go from being a big loser to a big winner. Stay awesome, everyone.